Our fifth ticker of the day is T-Mobile. The company's CEO, John Legere, will step down on May 1st. T-Mobile's COO, Mike Sievert, will replace him. Dan Howley has got this one today. So, Dan, is Legere stepping down because of the company's merger with Sprint? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, this is something that was in the works for quite a while. It was kind of basically when Legere came in as CEO, he really had his mind just set on a merger between T-Mobile and Sprint, or at one point T-Mobile and AT&T. When that fell through, then he just went whole hog in trying to ruin AT&T as far as his Twitter goes, which he's very active on, and any kind of discussion that he had about the company, which is usually laden with profanities. But yeah, it'll be interesting.
He's an unconventional CEO, to say the very least.
Unconventional, yeah. He always wore magenta, still wears magenta clothes. His shoes are magenta. I mean, he put out a magenta cookbook that had to do with the Super Bowl and T-Mobile. So he's really, outside of his character.
And eccentricities.
He did do a good job with T-Mobile and made some big changes in the wireless industry, kind of dragging our parent company Verizon, AT&T, and Sprint along the way, because when he came in, he basically said, look, you're going to be able to take your phone wherever you want. That was something that we couldn't do previously. He said we're going to reintroduce unlimited plans, which were killed with 4G.
That's right.
Came out. Those came back. Then people started moving over to T-Mobile, and the other carriers said, well, looks like we're going to have to play ball as well. So that's why we have things like good international plans now, or decent international plans. It used to be just you would pay an exorbitant fee to go overseas with your own phone. Now you can do that. You can cross the Canadian or Mexican border and not immediately shut off your data. That's something that Legere did. And so it really is kind of a letdown that he's leaving, but it is something that was already in the works. Yeah,
he leaves quite the legacy. But any word on what he's going to do next? Because we know WeWork was pursuing Legere to become CEO of that troubled company.
Yeah, and I mean, he did a big turnaround with T-Mobile, obviously. But I don't think he wants that kind of project, probably. It would make sense because SoftBank, obviously, a huge investor in Sprint. They obviously also
know him. He's a known entity to SoftBank. But
yeah.
I'm with you. I don't know if he wants that. What really could be quite a headache for him.
I don't think anyone wants that.
All right, but we'll be following his Twitter.
Yes.
All right, Dan Howley, thank you.
Thank you.
Hey investors, Zach Guzman here. Are you interested in learning more about the markets and getting the latest financial news? Well, then click right here to subscribe to our Yahoo Finance YouTube channel. Get the latest up-to-the-minute market analysis, big interviews in the world of finance, and information on how to manage your money every day wherever you are.